Peace and love, everyone. Sending you all positive energy, high vibrations, success on your entrepreneurship, all love, all positivity. Today, I'm going to be speaking about the energy of the waxing crescent. We're in the waxing crescent moon energy phase. When we deal with the waxing crescent, it just tells us that we are more on the right side, okay? The actual moon is bringing more light on the right side. So it's symbolic to, I would say, it will be in this stage, okay? So the light is getting bigger on the right. I always be familiar with that. So when we deal with the moon energy, we actually are dealing with the ocean, the tides, the waves energy, okay? The energy is transmitting electric magnetic energy through the water source, okay? So once we deal with that energy of the moon in the water, it lets us know the highs and the lows because it deals with the tides of the water. The highs and the lows that we go through in our life as the moons go through, okay? So in ancient Kemet, they actually researched the moon, okay? And they were looking at the actual intuitive, creative. And they noticed when they was researching the energy of the moon, it was symbolic to the energy of the divine feminine energy, okay? Just as well as the sun is symbolic to the divine masculine energy. So since we are gaining light on the right side, we want to tap into the intuitive, okay? We want to tap into our inner guidance, our creativity. We want to be able to go in a state of calmness in our mind when we meditate and we go into intuitive inner guidance, calmness. It leads us to beautiful places. So we want to tap into that energy as well. The waxing crescent is also telling us to be familiar with actually the moon and also the alpha brain state. The alpha brain state deals with the intuitive as well. Okay, so when we tap into alpha, we tap into calmness, imagination, intuitive, childhood self. When we're dealing with our childhood energy and our inner child, we're dealing with creativity, love, because once we are children, we have that childlike imagination. When we tap into that, we create beautiful things, okay? So it's also symbolic to lovers, okay? Love, connecting, connections, also good energy of travel, okay? So it's going to be a lot of travel, adventures, stepping outside the comfort zone. And once we also are in a waxing crescent, we want to be familiar with not going looking for answers outside of us, looking outward. We want to look in, okay? So don't worry about others' perceptions of you or what they think you should do, but basically go inside and follow your own guidance, okay? And tap into the cosmetic energy of the divine oneness, which is connected with the cosmos energy. So you will get guidance from the cosmos and also from your higher self, okay? Be familiar with that as well. We want to tap into actually the stones as well. A good stone we can use for the actual waxing crescent would be the actual citrine. Okay, because we're on that right side, adding light, so it's symbolic to the divine feminine energy. So citrine stones help with creativity, wealth and abundance, okay, love, and also womb healing. So the divine feminine can actually place the citrine stone below the navel or either on the space in the womb and place her intentions, and it will help to heal the womb. Okay, so that's a very great stone to tap in since we're in the divine feminine energy on that right side. Okay, we want to tap into our inspiration. Be inspired Far as the projects that we want to bring them forth and believe in ourselves, have faith in ourselves and faith in what we want to manifest. We also want to tap into visualizing. Okay, so we want to visualize at least, I say 30 minutes a day of the images we want to bring forth into our reality. Okay, when we're dealing with these moon phases, I always tell you all, we're dealing with the energy that we should connect with to help us have soul evolution, to help us access our divine powers within. Always be familiar that we have to follow our inner guidance and don't look outside of ourselves and look for other perceptions of us. But once we are deep into an energy of the moon where it's telling us to tap in, go inside, do inner guidance, put your mind in a state of calmness. We want to be able to be in that state of calmness in order to manifest a glorious reality, in order to follow the right path on our journey, in order to tap into a higher power, a source that will help us and guide us. So once we tap into the higher source, we're tapping into the love, the harmonizing field, because we also dealing with the divine feminine energy. Love, harmony, hardwired empathy, nurture. Okay, so that's why it's always great to navigate with both hemispheres. But when we're looking to create something beautiful, we want to be more tapped into the intuitive, 6:46 on the clock, the more divine feminine energy, because that's the intuitive, hard empathy, creativity as well, So there's nothing wrong with accessing both, but having a balance with both and just knowing what side to really be on more to vibrate high and to bring our manifestations into fruition. Okay? Always be familiar with that. It's like I was just saying, we're also connected with Capricorn. Okay, so when we're dealing with Capricorn, we're dealing with the authority figure. Okay, planet, which is, we have Capricorn and we have Saturn. Saturn is the authority figure. Okay, sorry for the darkness, you all. It's really like raining. It's really rainy and blurry day today, but I wanted to get on and shed some light. Excuse me. So like I said, when we're dealing with Capricorn, we're dealing with that tough love, that authority figure. For example, we could have been having our parents when we were younger take us around, and give us a ride to school. And then they say, well, I don't want to give you a ride anymore. I want you to have some responsibility. Okay, you have chores, you'll have enough money. Go ahead and get on the bus so you'll learn your way around the city without me driving you everywhere. Okay, so that is basically an example of the authority figure, the father, the parent figure that want to show us some responsibility. Okay, so when we're dealing with Capricorn energy, we're dealing with individuals that were brought up, they had a really big responsibility at a young age, so they could have had been in charge, babysitting their younger siblings. They also could have been, didn't get enough attention while they were younger by their parents. Their parents could have been go-getters, worked a lot, so they lacked attention from their parents. So Capricorns are the individuals that know what it is to thrive. Okay, they have that drive, they have that structure. They known to be very serious individuals. And why is because they lacked the love from their parents. You know what I'm saying? Their parents could have loved them, but lacked the attention. Okay, I don't want to word that wrong, so just make sure you all hear that they lacked attention from parents while they were younger. So they are known as to be serious individuals. They can come off as a real serious outer look. Their personality could be serious, but they really kind-hearted. They just really into that, starting from the bottom, reaching the top. And that's what we have to go through in spirituality. And just as I spoke about shadow work, we're going to have our highs and lows. Okay, just like Capricorn and Saturn energy. We're going to have to get in that bottom just to reach the top. And it's just going to have to happen like that. And it's just because everything is about growth and expansion. We going to have to get in that darkness to access our light. And now I'm in the darkness. I'm in the dark and I'm actually teaching, and they playing with my camera on my phone, but I'm going to continue to go and I'm going to post it so you all can see, and I know you can hear me. Okay. Just like Nipsey Hussle said, okay. He said, if you had to build a brick a day, start somewhere. So that's how it works for our journey. We want to build a brick a day. We want to move forward. We want to thrive. We want to be dedicated. We want to be structured. We want to be driven. Okay. And we don't want to give up on ourselves. And we also don't want to be affected by negativity. You know what I'm saying? Be love. Be positive and continue to move forward. Okay, I love you all. I'm going to post this video because they're playing with my video, so they turn my lightning all the way off. But I love you all. I know you all will get the message. I want you all to have the understanding that we are responsible for the decisions and the choices that we make in life. And just like the sun, the creator of all that continuously creates daily, nonstop, we want to be able to tap into the sun energy, access the beautiful light that we have within us, and create something beautiful for ourselves and also the world. Okay? And do not stop shining our light. Do not stop being brilliant and being bold and being our authentic self. Okay? Be who you are. Be love and continue to move forward. Okay? Everyone has a chance in life to be what we want to be. Okay? And just like, for an example, like the sun, like I said, she swallowed the sun every night. Okay? And then she gave birth to Amun-Ra every rising. Okay? So this just shows us an example that we have a chance to be reborn again. 2222 on my clock. I love y'all ancestors. We have a chance to be reborn again. If we are not happy with the choices that we made, no, we can't go back and change our traumatic experiences, bad experiences, challenging moments, but we can grow from them and release them off our being so we can become better. Okay? We always can start over again. And we don't have to live in the dark. We can always access the light that's within us. Just like you don't see me now, and it could be dark, but guess what? You see that light behind me. This is an example. Be love, be light, and continuously shine your light daily, and don't never give up. Stay 13. I couldn't get out. 13. Stay focused. Stay driven and stay structured, just like the planet Saturn, also Capricorn zodiac sign. It shows us to keep moving forward. We're going to have those challenging moments. We're going to have to start at the bottom in order to reach the top. It's just going to happen. We're going to have to go in the dark to access our beautiful light. Always be mindful of that. And, just look at things with a bird's eye view and just know the challenging moments, the hard times don't last forever. They may seem like they do, but sometimes seasons seem like they last forever, but eventually it will be over and you will be able to have the abundant, the loving life that you always was deserving of. Okay? And, say you are deserving to receive that abundant life, and say it daily and it will happen for you. Say it with emotion, mean it. Okay? And work towards your goals. Continuous to work towards your goals. This is also a sign to let you know if you're a light path, a shaman or a healer, whatever your divine title may be, stand in your truth. Okay? And shine your light, because you have individuals that is looking up to you. Okay? 444 on my clock. They're looking up to you. You're a positive role model, and they love seeing your light. Okay, so this is a sign. No matter if you in the middle of initiation, continue to move forward. Okay, and if you haven't heard the saying, they always say God or either their ancestors give their toughest warriors painful initiations. And the reason being is because they know that they're able to get through the challenging moments. They know that they are strong, and that's why it's not so easy for them. It's not so easy. And I can relate, to that. I can resonate because it happened to me, so we can get through those challenging moments, and they shape our character, and they make us better. They make us better to help others grow. It makes us better to be able to help others on their path and be able to see, no matter the dark moments, you can get through it. Keep going. Keep being strong. Be brilliant. Be bright. Be limitless. Be bold. Stand firm if you got to stand alone, and just keep going. I love you all, and I'm sending you all positive energy, high vibration, success on your entrepreneurship. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. You hit the like button, and you leave me any comments or questions in my description below. I love you all, and I'll be back with more. Peace and love.